All right, everyone. Hello, this is Gabe. I was hoping to get us all together in person, really, to sort of talk through what this was going to be like. But with everyone's schedules, it turns out that this may be the best way just to go ahead and get the information out to you guys so that hopefully next week we can actually get together in person for a number of these. I don't mind doing some of these webcast or online type things just to get some information out to you, but it really works better if we can be in the same room at the same time. Again, I don't want to meet for a long time for each one of these testing preparation sessions. Um, it would be better if we could just meet, a couple times a week for 25 to 30 minutes a piece and sort of go through what we need to do. There'll be a fair amount of work for this that you guys have to do on your own, but if we can at least touch base in person and go over some of that stuff face to face, that would be better. So hopefully keeping the time period to 25 to 30 minutes helps and facilitates that a little bit better. What I want to do with this right now, though, is to give you guys just sort of a preview, a sort of walk around real quick of how I've set up the Blackboard cartridge, or the Blackboard quote-unquote course for this testing preparation stuff that we're going to do. So I've already added, if you're getting this, then you have been added to the course on Blackboard. So you can go, it'll look like this, Upstate Testing Prep, Upstate Testing Preparation. So if you click on that, then it'll take you in there, and you'll see a number of things over here on the side. There's got a home page, which is where we are now. The information just has that information that I sent to you. First of all, what I want to talk about now is the vocabulary. The verbal section of the GRE and the analytical writing parts of the GRE are no joke. The vocabulary is very stout. So what I've done is I've found, in the Princeton Review site, the Princeton Review book, and a number of others, you can find some vocabulary lists, and that's probably what these are. It's probably about the same thing. ETS actually publishes, they give out the old lists, old vocabulary lists, and they tend to recycle a lot of the same stuff. So if you can study the old lists pretty well, then you can probably come to a pretty good conclusion, or you get a pretty good idea of what those lists are going to be for the upcoming tests. So what you see here is Vocabulary Week 1. If you click that, you're going to come to a couple different word lists, and they're in PDF format. I recommend probably that you go ahead and print these off. They're a few pages a piece. This one's going to come up here and it'll show you. You can see the way it's set up is that there's the word there and the definition, and then a place for you to get to write some notes. I recommend probably doing that. This is, of course, from majortest.com. If you want to go there, then you can kind of see some of the stuff that they do. It gives some synonyms and what you'll see there, which is good. And like, see, this one's 5 pages. The format is such that there aren't a bunch of them on each page, and you may be able to find some of this like at Quizlet or something too. But these, I wanted for you to have these so that you guys could actually print them out and go through them. I've got it divided up into like 5-week modules, or 5 weeks of material, 5 weeks of material. It would be good to try to keep up that pace. It is now almost the 1st of October. If you guys are wanting to fill out, some of the earliest stuff is due in the 1st of January. So obviously there's more than 5 weeks, more than 7 weeks between now and the end of the year. However, if some of you haven't taken the GRE before or whatever it is, a lot of times you just kind of need to plan on taking it twice, because taking it that first time is no joke, and there's no way to simulate taking it that first time. So by the time you prepare for it for 5 or 6 weeks, you take it, get your unofficial scores. If you want to take it again, you have to wait at least 21 days. And so then by then, you take it, you run into holidays, and even for some of that, maybe you only know your unofficial score to send in with some of those grad school applications in January. But that's a best case scenario. So you'll want to work as hard as you can this semester. I know everybody's really busy during the fall, but that's kind of what we have to do. So email me, call me, let me know. What we'll do is get together every week. The one session talk about these vocabulary words, and the other sessions we'll talk about the other stuff that goes along with trying to score well on the verbal and the writing sessions. So I hope to talk to you soon. Y'all let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.